Hey guys, today I'm gonna be reacting to this video. Someone gets sent to noob prison.
After the noob government broke into my house and discovered that I was housing an illegal item, my stone pickaxe, I was now being sent to somewhere terrible. The noob police took me all the way to the mountains where no one ever escapes.
Okay, can we point out they made an entire texture pack where everything is dirt, probably, with this.
From. This place was dreaded by every noob in the world, and you did not want to end up here. But because of my crimes, I was now being sent to the noob prison. Except this is no ordinary prison. This prison was only meant for noobs that committed crimes that were punishable by death. And having a tool that's not wooden will get you here. Noobs one by one are placed above a giant pit that looks like dirt, but is very much not. They drop into a pit of lava and are never seen again. And within minutes, this was going to be the same fate that I was going to suffer.
Noob Elbow, in about 2 minutes you will be sent to the pit for your illegal actions. These illegal actions include the possession of an illegal item, which in this case was a stone pickaxe. I suggest you take these last moments of your life to reflect on why you decided to break the rules.
And just like that, that was the end of my journey.
Mr.
I had no way to escape. This was the end. Wait, was it? Wait, I'm literally in a dirt prison right now. Wait, what? I can literally just dig out. There's no guards around?
Just dig out.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over here, and hopefully no one sees me. I went to the corner of my cell and waited till no guards were around, and I started digging through the walls. I was gonna dig my way out of the noob prison. I had no clue what I was gonna do when I got out, because once I did, I was gonna be a wanted man.
That could be a guy.
I started building my way up, and I dug into another player's cell.
Oh, it's a cell.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing in my cell? How did you get here?
Don't worry, just act like I wasn't here. I estimated that I had about 1 minute before the guard figured out I was gone, so I was gonna need to make a fast escape. I got up to the surface, and I didn't see any guards around, but I was also in the worst position possible. I had no cover, and I was out in the open. I had no choice but to just start running down the mountain. I was hoping that if I got away from the mountains, I would find a forest, but I ran into a huge problem, and that was the noobs guarding the edge of the mountains.
Oh no.
I had no clue how I was gonna get past them. It would only be about 30 more seconds before all the noobs in the area are alerted about my escape. This was my only chance, and I was gonna need to think of something fast, or else I was gonna be sent back to that prison with no second chances. But then I remembered something I completely forgot. All of the guards are just noobs. So, I decided to walk right up and pretend that I was a noob. I made sure not to sprint, and I just casually walked by all the noob guards, and most of them didn't even pay attention to me. When I got over the mountain, I saw the forest. But...
Hey, you there.
Hey.
What is your noob name?
My noob name is, Evmo.
Evmo? What is your role, Evmo?
My role is to get more dirt, of course, because I love dirt.
You know, a prisoner with a very similar name just escaped, and I have word that he's trying to escape into the forest.
Oh, well, you know, the crazy thing is I was actually gonna go into the forest to look for him.
Oh, it checks out. Alright, you can go.
Oh my god, that actually worked. By some miracle, I outsmarted the new police, and I escaped into the dirt forest. I had cover, except I was still running into a huge problem, and that was I had nowhere to go. I couldn't go back to Noob Village because they were obviously gonna be looking for me there, but at the same time, I couldn't even mine these trees to get wooden tools. These trees were completely dirtified. But that's when I discovered something actually crazy. I found a clearing in the forest, and when I went into it, I found something that looked like the remnants of an old base. But this wasn't just any base. This looked like a pro base. It's been years since I've seen a pro base, and most of them were wiped out by the noob government because they didn't want noobs seeing that bases like that actually existed. But this was an underground base. I took a look around to make sure I wasn't being set up, and I decided to head my way down into the base. If there was any chance I was gonna find leftover loot that could help me in some way, it was gonna be in this base. I looked around, but I wasn't even surprised to see that everything was covered in dirt. It was hard to even make out what this base used to be made out of because it was all just dirt now. Even the crops were dirt. I went over to one of the walls and I found out that there were barrels all alongside the wall. Each one was empty and I had no luck finding anything. But then I opened one barrel and I found a skew. I was so confused. This was such
Why?
a weird thing to find in a barrel left over in a pro base.
Why?
Why would a pro leave behind a skew? I didn't make any sense of it, but I decided to keep looking through all the barrels to see what I could find. So many of them were empty, but at the very top, I found a piece of paper with writing on it. It said 487, 59, 778. I had no clue what that meant. But things were getting weirder now. Why was there pieces of paper with writing on them? And why were they hidden in these barrels? Then, it got even weirder when I found a piece of paper that said it's a curse. Things were getting really strange now, and I had to find more clues. I went over to the other wall, and I ended up finding more skewts. Better yet, I found another piece of paper that said hope. That's it. There were too many thoughts in my head to process what was going on. I kept looting the chest and kept finding more skewts. Then, I found a paper that said still pros. And one final paper that said vanishing. And that was the last I found in all of the chests. There was nothing left in all of the barrels.
Okay. This is pretty cool. I wonder if he gets
except
caught.
for 5 skewts and those 5 pieces of paper. I had no clue what to make of them. What I did know is that a pro left these here for a reason. But what was it? All of these messages made no sense. Hope? Still pros? Does that mean there are still pros out there somewhere? And what are these numbers? I feel like I've seen numbers like that before, but I just couldn't remember. Except I did remember one thing. 5 skewts? That must have meant I was supposed to make a turtle shell. I crafted the helmet and I put it on, but other than that, I still had no clue what to do. And that's when the realization hit me.
What is it?
The numbers on the first piece of paper were coordinates. It's been too long since I actually knew how to use coordinates, but I knew the coordinates were in this base, and they were right in this corner. There was something this pro left somewhere hidden in this corner. I just needed to find it. I tried breaking open the wall, but the block must have been dirt-covered stone, and nothing happened. But the other one was wood. I punched open the wall, and to my surprise, there was a barrel down below. I went ahead and opened it, and what I found was a book. A book of Curse of Vanishing. Suddenly, some of the pieces started connecting. I had 2 pieces of paper, and I put them together, and they said it's a curse and vanishing. I just knew this couldn't have been a coincidence. Why else would the pro have gone through great lengths to hide that book? But I had no ideas, except one crazy one. I took the turtle shell off of my head, and I opened one of the anvils. This was my only idea. I had no clue what I was doing, but I may as well go for it. I didn't know why I did it, but the skewts being left, the turtle shell helmet, and the book, I don't know, it just sounded right. So, I put on the helmet. What is going on? Blocks that are not dirt? What's happening right now? I'm so lost. What is going on? I don't get it. How is this turtle helmet making me see regular blocks? This doesn't make any sense. It all looks real though. This base, I mean, every block is... Wait a minute. That doesn't mean that... Oh my god. What the...
Oh. Really? You have to leave me like that? Okay, so guys, my recording randomly ended. But there is a part 2, so I guess we'll watch it for a bit. If I have to go, I'll go. But
after barely escaping New Prison, I somehow stumble upon this turtle shell that gives me the ability to see the world before it was turned to dirt. I don't believe this. Everything's not dirt? What is going on? Everything just looks normal. This doesn't make any sense. This turtle shell, the Curse of Vanishing, is that what's making me see the regular world? I need to find out more. I went back into the pro base to see what I could find. The pro had left all these hints for a reason, but I just knew there had to be more hints. I looked around the base for anything that I could find, now that I could actually see the real world. When I walked into the enchanting room, I didn't notice anything at first, but when I looked down, I saw a sliver on the ground. I went to the back of the enchanting table, and there was a barrel. This was it. I opened the barrel, and there were more notes.
Illegal.
I read them out one by one. The first one said the end. I grabbed the second piece, and it said someone is behind it all. This was so much information to take in, but I just couldn't help but read more. The third piece said dimension. What did all of this mean? The fourth piece said the tallest mountain, and the final piece said destroy the beacon. My mind was
What?
overwhelmed with what to think, but the final two things that were left were a diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword. I haven't seen diamond tools in years. This must have been important. Some pro left all of this here for a
Diamond
reason,
tools in a
but what
nerd
happened?
area?
Where did the pros go? Why did they leave this
That's
stuff
like
here?
illegal.
It doesn't make any sense. I started putting the notes together to see if I could make sense of anything, and what I did remember is that the end was a dimension. Is that where the pros are? Or is that where the person that's behind all of this is hiding? And what is this tallest mountain? Is that where I have to go? I had no choice. That was my only
Okay.
lead. I knew if I was
Okay.
gonna go, I needed to blend in. I took off the turtle shell helmet so I could only see dirt again. It was
This is
time to go
interesting.
searching for the tallest mountain. I tried to remember where the prison was, and I started to run in that direction. But then, I knew it was too late. I had already stepped on the trap. The noobs were coming for me. I ran as fast as I could through the forest. If there was any chance I could escape the noobs, it would have to be through the forest. I just...
Run.
Stop right there. Lower your weapon and turn around slowly. We have you surrounded.
I looked around, and behind me, the noobs had already caught up.
No.
It was too late. This might have been my only shot to get to the mountain.
You're gonna come with us and we're taking you back to New Prison. Wait, why would we take him back to New Prison? We can just get rid of him right here on the spot. No, the boss told us to keep him alive.
You guys good over there?
Hey, shut up while we think about what we want to do with you.
Okay.
Well, this is the end. Wait, I'm holding a diamond sword. Well, that was easy enough. Alright, time
He
to
just
head to
dropped
the mountain.
something.
After a close call with the new police, I came out of the forest and found my way back to
I
the
think
new
I-
prison. Except luckily enough for me,
Confusing.
all of the noob guards were out looking for me. I traveled the whole day through the mountain range and found nothing. But finally, after hours of walking, I
What was
stumbled
that?
upon the tallest dirt mountain I have ever seen. This had to be the mountain the pro was talking about. But
Yes,
what was
it
I
is.
even looking for? Was it at the top? Did I have to get up there? I
look,
decided
it's
to
a
climb the mountain right next to me to see if there was anything close to the top. When I crept up, I saw that there was a cave entrance in the side of the mountain, and two noobs were guarding it. Something
Give
was
it
down
down
in that
sword.
cave, and whatever it was, noobs didn't want me finding it. But unfortunately for the noobs, I've already come so far, and I can't stop now. I just needed a plan to get past
Go.
those guards
Go
and
on.
into the cave. But luckily enough, I'm the best at outsmarting noobs. I spent the whole night digging, and I was sure that this plan was gonna work. I climbed up the side of the mountain and approached the noob guards. Hey, guards?
Hey, what is this guy doing? Isn't this the noob that escaped?
Yeah, but look, I just need to get into this cave, and, I mean, we don't need to have any problems.
Put your hands up. You're being arrested right now.
Whoa, chill out. Look, if you give me 1 minute, I think I have something that's gonna make you change your mind.
What could possibly change my mind? You're an escaped prisoner.
Check this out. One whole stack of dirt blocks.
Dude, is something wrong with you? Put your hands up right now. I'm arresting you.
Okay. Hold on, chill out. Okay, one stack won't work. Try 2 stacks of dirt blocks.
Bro, what are you trying to do?
Do you not love dirt?
Well, of course I love dirt, but like, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, try 3 stacks of dirt.
Oh my god, 3 stacks of dirt? Yeah, go ahead.
With my insane intelligence, I somehow escaped the
brain.
noob guard again, and I went on down into the cave. But when I got to the bottom, there was a giant hole. I could not see the bottom. I had already come too far to turn back, so I knew I had to
Go
take
down.
the jump. And
You
I
have
went
to.
for it. I somehow landed in a pool of water, but when I turned around, I knew there was no way out.
Ah, Evbo. The boss was expecting you to arrive here.
Get him.
Unfortunately, this is as far as you go.
I was completely surrounded. There was nothing I could do.
If you take one more step towards that portal, we will end you right here, right now.
You don't understand. I have to get through that portal. Whoever's behind this, whoever your boss is somehow making it seem like there's always been dirt and noobs. Do you not remember life before? Do you not remember any regular players?
This world has always been in the power of the noobs, and there's never been anything before. You're foolish to think
It has.
otherwise.
Guys, wake up. You guys are all being fed a lie. How do you not see it?
That's enough talking for you. Noobs,
No.
take Evbo
No.
out right now.
No.
What did you just say?
I said no. My time as a noob is over.
It happened faster than I could even think. One by one of the noob guards took out all of the remaining guards
Yo.
and spared me. Who are you? Why did you do that? Why did you help me?
I don't know, but all I know is I had a life before this. Someone through there is behind all of this, and I just want to remember again. You go through there and figure out how to save the world. I'll find a way out.
Thanks to the guard,
No,
I now
get
had
it.
nothing standing in my way of this portal. I walked over. If I jump in this portal, I'll find whoever's responsible for this whole mess. But will I come out alive? It didn't matter. I owed it to the world to try. I took a deep breath,
Oh, he's gonna put us
and
in
I
a
jumped.
cliffhanger. Guys, look. Why? Well, bye guys, I guess. Okay, I might do a part 2 one day. Shout out to Cameron Otto for making this epic fan art that you see on the screen right now. Okay. Subscribe and like. See ya.